Deuteronomy chapter 17. You shall not sacrifice to the Lord your God an ox or a sheep that has any blemish or defect, because the Lord abhors this. If there is among you in any of the towns which the Lord is giving you a man or a woman who is found doing what is evil in the sight of the Lord and breaking his covenant, by serving other gods and bowing before them, to the sun or the moon or the stars of the heavens, which I have forbidden, and this has been reported to you, or you learn of it, you shall make a careful investigation. If it is proved that this abomination has indeed been committed in Israel, you shall bring to the city gate that man or woman who has committed this evil deed to be stoned to death. But you will need the testimony of 2 or 3 witnesses to condemn anyone to death. No one shall be condemned on the evidence of only one witness. The hands of the witnesses shall be the first to throw the stones to kill the guilty. Afterwards, all the people shall follow suit. In this way, you shall purge the evil from your midst. If a very difficult case is presented to you, which you cannot resolve in the city tribunal, whether it be a case of murder, legal dispute, or physical injury, you shall go up to the place that will be chosen by the Lord your God. You shall approach the Levitical priests and the judge in office at that time. You shall consult them, and they will declare to you the decision on the case. You shall carry out the decision that they have made for you in the place that will be chosen by the Lord, and you shall act carefully in accordance with what they have instructed you. You shall faithfully follow the instructions or the verdict they have given you, without turning aside either to the right or to the left from the decision they made for you. He who dares to act in a presumptuous manner and does not listen to the priest who is in office in the service of the Lord your God, or to the judge, that man shall be put to death. You shall purge the evil from Israel. So all the people, on hearing this, shall be afraid, and will not act presumptuously any more. When you come to the land which the Lord your God is giving you, and have taken possession of it, and are living in it, you might say, Let me appoint a king over me, like all the neighboring nations. Then you have to appoint a king chosen by the Lord your God from among your brothers. You shall not appoint a foreigner, one who is not a fellow Israelite. Your king shall not acquire a great number of horses, or send his people to Egypt to acquire more horses. For the Lord has commanded you never to go back that way. Neither shall he increase the number of his wives, lest they pervert his heart. Neither shall he pile up gold and silver. When he ascends the royal throne, let him write on a scroll a copy of this law from the book of the Levite priests for his use. He shall keep it with him and read it every day of his life, that he may learn to respect the Lord, keeping all the words of the law and putting into practice all these statutes. So let him not become conceited so as to look down on his people, nor turn aside from this commandment either to the right or to the left, so that he and his children may reign for a long time in the midst of Israel.